Thank you for being here, man. Okay, it's Mayans for Slam and Mayans for Daut as well with Hidden Pick. A pretty good Civ matchup here. But yeah, definitely leave a follow, especially if you're watching this on YouTube now and you want to see games like this live. YouTube, say hello to Twitch chat. Twitch chat? Chitch chat? Say hello to YouTube. This is game 5. I can do math now. We have Tyrant Slam in the blue against Tyrant Daut in the red. Slam has been on top of it today, guys. And this is Goldrush, a map that everybody liked to play when they first started. They go through all the maps with their friends, and they're like, oh my gosh, gold is the most important thing. This one has a ton of gold in the middle. And they had like a 40-minute castle each time, and they just chillax and, you know, use no hotkeys and go to the middle. No more of that. No more of that. This is cutthroat play, Age of Empires, professional play. Two of the best players in the world now playing on that exact same map. So I'm excited to see what happens here. So anyway, let's take a look at the maps. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Goldrush, like I said, there's a lot of gold in the middle with the hill, and that's usually the focus at some point. Slam does start with a gold, as will Daut, and you will start with a stone as well. You can see this is kind of cramped for Slam on the left, but it won't be, I guess, the end of the world for him, because he might want to house wall this off in the front anyway. So good map for him. I'm looking to see where his deer might be located. I can't find them. Okay, they're out here. Slam loves his deer. I swear, like, I don't know if Slam hunts or something, but if he doesn't hunt, he's probably like calling people who do hunt. He's like, hey, give me some deer venison, man. Like, I need some deer meat. He's always luring in his deer, but honestly, this is very smart. I'll give you the extra food boost, and then his boars are on the front. But that's the gist of it with the maps, guys. Stone's going to be pretty important if you want to get a castle up later on, but that's on the back for him. And the hills probably won't play a huge part. You look over at Daut's base now, and he also has that gold, the 4-tile gold. That's right underneath his TC, which would be good. And then he has a stone on the left side, which actually is a lot more exposed, with another stone there. So Daut might need to do a little bit more to secure that stone. And because of that, he might play a little bit more aggressive, which we've seen in the past, but it didn't work out for him. He does have wood on the back, but usually you can see closed off maps in Goldrush. Daut is very open on the front. And his deer are on the back. He could always mill that later on and risk it, but he's not going to be able to lure the deer. Now, one other thing we like to see on this stream, and it all started in Masters Arabia 3, Masters of Arabia. Gosh, why can I not do talk? Masters of Arena 3. Where are they? Oh, they're all out on the left-hand side. That's disappointing. The wolves. The wolves. It all started when MBL got wrecked by a wolf when Dave and I were casting. And these guys are randomly generated. Sometimes they're actually in the middle, which is nice when someone drushes. But they're actually on the left, which is a little bit disappointing because I enjoy seeing these wolves get involved. It would be really nice to see somebody go for like a militia or a spear or something and try and lure those guys, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. If my stream dropped frames, just refresh it, guys. So anyway, Daut's gonna try and make good use of the space he has in the back and probably build a house here. That's my guess. Or maybe he's going to go for a lumber camp because he's sending another villager. He could always go for a house and then a lumber camp. But Slam, he did build the barracks. I don't know if he would rush, but we'll see. And we're just going to have to wait and see what the build orders are for the players. I'm guessing that Slam may go right to the feudal age. Daut is there waiting. And I am waiting to figure out what these players are going to do now. Okay, so there's the house and there's the lumber camp. This is really smart. This is no wall mod, guys, so you will not see a wall in this entire series, but you'll probably see a bit more houses, which is good because when players get housed, they don't like that. So basically, I'm looking out for the players, making sure they're not going to get housed. Slam's on his way to the feudal age. He is going to make one militia. He hasn't scouted that side, so I don't think we're going to see the wolf rush, sadly. The militia is chasing the eagle. And Daut's actually going to fight it. Okay. Well, obviously Slam's going to send his eagle in to attack Daut now. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I kind of understand the logic. You just want to take that militia down to half HP. It's not a bad decision, but I don't know. I can make an argument either way. Daut is building his barracks now, and he has 4 on gold. You can't wall off this gold. Normally you'd build a palisade here. You can't do that. So I assume he's going archers. Also, his berries are forward, so this really isn't a good map to deal with the Drush, or the easiest strategy to perform, unless you fight with villagers. Now, maybe that's why he attacked this militia and took it down to half HP. Probably not going to make any militia. It wouldn't make any sense. Okay, house. Good move there. He's just delaying the Drush now. There's actually only 2 militia here. 1.5, because the one's down to half HP. And, oh, a forward from Slam. I'm trying not to move around too much, because if I am dropping frames, it's probably my ISP. So I'm trying not to move around too much. So I didn't see that coming in. We're going to see a tower from Slam. Man-at-Arms tower, so strong. Tower right on the gold. And I just feel like Slam's been on top of it these games, man. And were we really expecting it? I was expecting it to be a lot closer. Obviously, the game is not over yet, but Slam has been the aggressor last game and this game. Last game, he performed wonderfully with the Meso Civ. This game, he's going for it right away. Now, Daut is abandoning the gold. He does have enough gold for some archers right off the bat, and he doesn't have any stone in the back, so he can only build 1 counter tower. Map control is really important when all that gold's in the middle later on. Archer here. Will be another archer coming out of this range. But another tower now for Slam. I like the aggressive play from Slam. This tower is actually in range of the berries as well. So Daut's not going to be able to collect the berries, which means he's going to need more farms. And Daut's going to need a response to this. I think Daut's going to need to save some gold for fletching when he builds a blacksmith. Building another lumber camp now. But the map control for Slam's going to allow him to do an awful lot. He's going to transition to archers, most likely. Similar to what we saw last game, isn't it? Towers and man-at-arms. What is really good to do when you can't build walls? Man-at-arms. And towers, obviously. We saw towers in defense in the other ones. So, you know, it really does make sense. And now we see a blacksmith now from Slam. Does he have an archery range back home? Yes, he does. No blacksmith yet from Daut, so he might be behind with the fletching upgrade. And I like that tower from Daut because that'll protect this wood line. We could see a tower go back here from Slam. Like right here would be annoying later on. But I guess the question is, are we going to see the same thing we saw last time? Where Slam loses the front? That's exactly what Daut's hoping for. Now, if Daut defends well enough, he might be tempted to go out on a counter. He's building this blacksmith now. I don't know how to say your name. Chthonic Project. Welcome to the T90 Elite, and thank you for the woo subs in the chat. Thanks for the support as always, guys. Daut will not be making any more archers. He does not have gold. He's going to go for fletching. He'll have 9 left. There's that tower. Okay, so the tower's going up there for Slam. That's actually better. I knew that these towers would be in range of each other, but I'm going to be able to get this up. And there's the counter. Okay, so I like this move from Daut, but this map is pretty OP for Slam, which I think is why Daut needed to be aggressive, guys. I mean, he saw his map was more open. On Goldrush, traditionally maps are like this, and you can wall up the front with houses in this case. And so, like, this counter's not going to be able to do anything at all, unless he wants to run out here, which would take a lot of time, and it looks like Slam's going out to wall that off anyway. Also, Slam does have military here, and he can kill this if he wants to. So, not going to be easy for Daut now, but he has found stone, which means he can defend. If you look at the build difference, there's nothing in it right now. And Team HNU Whisper, thank you for the sub as well, man. But seriously, guys, I mean, all the support's always appreciated. And I know I say like the same phrase every single time, but it really is. It's great to have the same faces coming back and CD emotes and all that stuff, and to put on a show, so I love it. Slam going archers, pure archers for the most, well, yeah, pure archers, not for the most part, just all archers. And Daut, I think, recognizes now he's not gonna be able to do anything, so He's, oh, 2 villagers going forward. Did Slam see that with that scout? I don't know, but he instantly sending the archers out. Are we? Oh man, this would be so clutch. This would be so clutch. If Daut gets a tower up here and Slam doesn't see that, that would be amazing. And oh man, Slam instantly putting up an outpost. That eagle must have saw the villagers. Or at least Daut has some sixth sense that these players have, or sorry, Slam does. And he recognizes this as a possibility. Look at that! You have to appreciate that. That's beautiful stuff. This Yod with the resub, that's just amazing from Slam. I have to look over here and still see if there's any big engagements. Mark it now from Daut. But that outpost changed so much. There's the counter tower. That's beautiful, guys. I mean, that warms my heart. Seriously, that makes me feel so good. Like, Craigasm, seriously. Like, how can you have the awareness to just be like, you know what? I think I'm going to build an outpost because this area is vulnerable. And at the same time, too, Daut's not going to get this up now. Daut's going to lose this army. That's nuts. Now, Daut might be tempted to build a tower here now, still with 1 villager, but Slam, just world class, man. World class stuff. And while he is not very close to getting up to the castle age, and Daut's a little bit closer, I think, that's a huge win for him. He has a lot more army, and he could always run in. Daut needs to make sure he doesn't lose this. Oh, he's just lost the resources there. Gosh, he didn't delete that market. And that villager, delete it or not, it's dead. Alright, so, I mean, I love the play from Daut, but I love the response from Slam even more. Daut still is in this game, though. He's 3 villagers down. Normally that's a big deal, but if he hits the castle age first and gets a castle up, he can go plumed archers. Not going to be easy, though, with all the archers that Slam has. Oh, skirmishers here from Daut now. And, oh, man, good pickoffs from him. Look at this. Look how many archers he's killing. I love how it speeds up every once in a while because it's live play. I mean, if he kills more archers, this is going to allow himself have a little bit of time. And obviously, Slam is going to want to go into crossbow, I think. How much does Slam have on stone? Castle Age upgrade coming in for Daut first. Slam will probably go for that castle and plumed archers as well. Alright, this just got very interesting. This just got very interesting because Slam wants to push out across with these archers. Daut has not had gold for I don't know how long. He got denied at Slam's base. Slam has done a good job at that. Daut's going to go for plumes. Now, Daut still does not have gold. Does he put the castle here? Cascade, thank you, man.
Love you, T90. Thanks for games.
Does he put the castle here? I'm really focused with the games, by the way, so I appreciate all the support. Again, a good engagement for Daut. Or does he put the castle here? If he puts the castle here, obviously that's huge. Both, it's like a high risk reward situation. He could get the castle denied, but he can get all the gold. This would be the safer route. Put the castle here and then you get this gold, but this is like the ballsy route to go. Slam still has crossbows. Oh man, he's going for it. He's going for the ballsy move. Slam sees the villagers though. He doesn't see the skirmishers. What will happen here? One villager's going to go down, but the archers are there. Slam does not want to lose his archers here. He's also not going to have the upgrade. Slam has archers here. Micro is so incredibly important here, and I think we're going to see a castle on the hill. Daut will be back in this game. Skirmishers were crucial here, and just unbelievable that if Daut gets this up, that he's still in this game after losing the forward, after 2 towers on his gold, after a tower on his wood line. He did have to abandon this area. This is Goldrush, guys, and map control is everything. Daut has taken some really good fights with these skirms. Bodcanero now going to chase these archers down. I love it. I just love it. This has been a great game. There's so many small things. The trushing, the outpost, now these fights with skirmishers, and now the castle here. Well, Slam's going to be in the castle age as well. He knows that this castle's here. TC from Daut immediately. And where will Daut put his castle? That's the question. This gold, 1,300 gold remaining. He's going to put a siege workshop there. He could go for a castle here. Crossbow, elite skirmisher. I think he recognizes that he needs to do something more. Oh, wow. Slam had these villagers forward. He could lose them. But he's splitting them up. Look at that. He's like, you know what? Jim, you're the sacrifice today. I don't want to be the... Yep. Jim's fine. They're just going to meet up on the other side. But there's the castle from Slam. This is incredible. A siege workshop. We're going to see lead skirmisher and crossbow. So the castle is going up here for Slam. He knows he needs the middle, and also this castle will be slightly in range of the TC. I love Goldrush, man. We need to do 7-game T90 series with all Goldrush. Actually, that would get kind of boring, I think. I think the way we have it set up now is pretty good. It can be tweaked all the time. And it can be different all the time. It's what we like. These villagers actually coming in to build the castle. Imagine that. Agano, I think, a huge help here. If you look at the build difference now, on the fancy spectator overlay, you can see Daut is actually one ahead. And this is a game, guys. So now Slam has his precious gold. And, oh, whoa, look at his resources. Is he going to click up to... He is going to click up to Imp. And, again, we've seen it so many different times. A completely different strategy. A 49 Vil Imp from Slam. 1 TC. He's probably going to go for Trebs. And Daut, he's going to boom up a little bit more, and he's probably going to be in the castle age when Slam hits Imp. So basically what Slam is going to go for now is Trebs and just try and clean up the castles because he knows Plumed Archer is just so strong. I don't know if Daut recognizes this. And when he does see the Imperial Age upgrade, he's going to be like, wow, okay, I need a response. Will I go Elite Skirmisher and Rams? What will I do? As of now, Daut has not run over here. He has not disrupted Slam's economy. Slam is going to have a very low villager count. I love it when the styles contrast this much. I mean, there's different approaches, man-at-arms, archers, things like that. But when you go 1 TC Imp like this and stay on 49 villagers for the entirety of your Imp upgrade, and then the other guy's going for like 2-3 TC and 2 castles like this, completely different. Well, skirmishers are here. You can see, okay, Slam sees his castle's going up. TC's gone down here. I don't know why it speeds up every once in a while. This castle's gonna go up, but Slam is gonna pick off a ton of villagers before it does. Will it go up at this rate? Slam's killing everything. Look at that. Look at the vill difference now. It's 49 to 53. That's a game changer. That is a game changer because the Imperial Age upgrade is in for Slam. He's only 4 or 5 villagers down. Now, of course, he doesn't have the military, but the one thing he does have is a trebuchet coming out of his castle, and now he's going to build another castle. I really don't think Daut expected that army to come in. And he's immediately building siege workshops, getting thumb ring. He knows he needs to push this back in the castle age, and he's probably preparing himself to repair these castles as well. That was really silly from Daut. He should have just ran the villagers away. If you noticed, he was actually, love it. Love the wolves. Love the wolves. Kill something, please. He was using his skirmishers to micro down the Magano, which in hindsight was a pretty bad idea. Oh, please, kill something. Come on. Woo, woo, woo. Do it. Do it. Kill a unit. That's all we want to see. So close. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Daut. We got one, boys. We did it. Yeah. All right, so we got a Treb here. And we're going to see 2 more Trebs coming out. And honestly, Daut is forced into this push because he does not have the time for the Imperial Age upgrade. And oh, man. What a mess now. He's still running through the towers that have been here this entire time. If you're Slam, I know you can't wall. You need to prepare for this with Mangonels behind the castle. If you put Mangonels behind the castle, the Rams can do nothing. But if you don't do that, I mean, house wall is very important here. If you don't do that, you can be in trouble. 3 trebuchets. They've taken out that castle. The Rams are coming in. Daut's doing exactly what he needs to do because he's not going to have the Imp upgrade. Trebs are attacking Rams. How often do you see that? Slam needs these castles. If he loses the castles, he will lose the Trebs. There's the Mangonel now. There's only 4 Rams, and one will probably go down here. Actually, the Mangonel firing on the units. And that was a good shot, but more rams coming in. This is intense. There are plumed archers there from Slam as well. And they've killed pretty much everything Daut has here. So it's all down to the Mangonels to kill these battering rams. I think that Slam has this one now. Or at least this engagement. He's only 5 villagers behind. He has the Imperial Age upgrade. He's repairing his castle, and these rams will go down. Is Daut regrouping? What's he up to? Well, he does have a decent amount of resources. Maybe he's just trying to stall a little bit. Like, the ram's a goner now. It's a waste of a ram. Maybe you should have waited a little bit longer. Really good engagement for Slam. Obviously, Slam adding in the elite skirm is going to help out against his plumed archers. And Daut with the G. Ooh, I wonder if that was intentional. I don't know. But Slam taking another game. And don't worry, guys. I have the score correct this time. I figured it out. That was a great game. That was a wonderful game because I really started getting excited when I saw Daut send the villagers forward here and Slam react to it with the outpost. That's when it really got me. That's when I start thinking there's no other game for me, you know, because you just don't see that in other games. Like that one moment actually really changed things. And then Daut killing so many units with his elite skirmishers or skirmishers, then elite skirmishers, getting the castle up. Slam going with the 1 TC imp. I mean, I was not expecting that one, and neither was Daut. What a wonderful game. What a wonderful game. And all the trolls in the chat, you should be ashamed. How can you look your mother in the eye? How can you do it? I don't know. I couldn't do it if I was that much of a troll, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Diversity is what we accept on this channel. 83 units killed for Slam, 52 units lost. Strategy choice was just better, and man, it has been better for him. Daut played really well. Man, the games have been getting better as we've gone along here. And just giving you guys a peek at everything. Just a peek. Just a peek. Says I can't look at my mom in the eye. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. It was just a joke. All right, Arabia team random's coming up next. I will change the score